Today I'm going to be cleaning up this area down here. I need to unpack and I've been pushing it off because I just don't feel like doing it. And this week I just have had zero motivation for anything. This baby is sucking the life out of me. And so what we're going to do today is just start to get this stuff done because I really need to get my sewing stuff up because I'm wanting to start selling sewn goods, but I can't sew sewn goods if I don't have my stuff set up. So that's what we're going to do today. Find places to set you up and we'll clean together. But you would think with me being in my third trimester that I would be more motivated to clean because, you know, nesting. And if you don't know what nesting is, it's basically where you have a strong urge to clean to prepare for baby. And I do have a little bit more of an urge to clean, but it's nothing crazy. And I don't think it's much more than pre-pregnancy because I've always hated having a dirty space, even though I'd live in it for days on end. But anyways, after I hit a certain point, which was this weekend actually, I've lost so much motivation to do things. I'm so much more tired and all I want to do is sleep. And even though I know I need to get this done, I just don't want to. So the whole reason I started was because I had a small sliver of motivation and I was going to take advantage of it. Motivation can be hard. A lot of people talk about motivation versus discipline, and I think that's a very important thing to learn in life. When you're motivated to do something, you want to do it, you have an urge to do it. On the other hand, being disciplined in something means you do it no matter how you feel. If you want to grow in life, it's better to be disciplined than motivated because you'll get more accomplished and you'll feel more productive. Therefore, you'll feel better in the end. I definitely need to get better at this, and I hope to. After I moved in and quit my job, I've lost that sense of routine, and I'm trying to find it again so that I'm able to get more done, because when you have a good routine, you can get more done, or at least in my case, that's how it works for me. I need to find a better use of my time. I've thought about time blocking, but I haven't gone through with it yet. If you don't know what time blocking is, it's just where you take blocks of your day, so like say 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. and you set a certain task for that time and you do that throughout your day, and when it's that time you do that task, and then when that time is done you stop the task and you move on to the next thing, and if you have time later in the day then you do it then. Okay guys, so let's try you right here actually. Don't fall, that's all I ask. Okay, so I finished unpacking everything. Now I need to put everything away. I have an idea of where a lot of this is gonna go, but I still also don't know where a lot of it's gonna go. Most of it is gonna stay out here on this table / around this table, whatever. The rest of it is going to go into the bedroom, which I'll probably make a separate video about. So first off though, we have to go and grab my drawers, and I'll show you what I mean by my drawers. Okay, so In the drawers, I'm going to be putting a lot of like the crafty things. So like maybe my paints, we'll see, my beads, any other sewing stuff that I might want to put in here is gonna go in here. Then my fabric, there's a couple different places I can put it. I could put it in there, I could put it in that closet over there, or there's this that I can put it in, and then I can slide it underneath the table with that. The only thing is I need a place for my foot, but I also could put this over here. I don't know. We'll see what I choose to do. This is where I'm gonna put it. It is on the side like that. I can't put it down here because of the things holding the table up, whatever it's called, I don't know. And then over here is facing this table, and I'd rather it not, yeah, that'll be moved. But I decided to put it here, and I'll figure out what all I will put in there. So I have set all of this aside to try to fit into there. Also, look at my sewing machine. It's so cute. I'm so excited. I did make a new logo. And so if you've seen that logo, you'd see that there's a sewing machine in the background, and the sewing machine is lime green and white to match my sewing machine because it's so cute. And I've never seen a sewing machine those colors before. So I think it's super cute. All right, I'm gonna get started. Using your time wisely is so important, and I know so many people say this. I'm sure you've heard it 1,000 times from your parents, but it's so true. The older I get, the more I see it too. I've noticed that I'm very, very slow when I do things. I have no idea why. I might have no perception of time, or I just suck at doing things. I have started to, or at least I've tried to, give myself an extra 30 minutes to an hour to do some things. And yes, it does take me that much longer. And I don't know where it came from because I used to be more timely. Not the best, but better. And now here I am, and I absolutely suck at it. And I'm sure it's not gonna get any better when baby comes. I just need to find ways to better use and spread out my time. Or just learn to be faster at things, whichever comes first. If you have any tips, please comment them. I will marry you. Don't tell my husband. Anyways, I really do want to start implementing time blocking into my schedule, so we will see how that goes. Will I make a video about it? I don't know. I'm thinking about it. We will see. One thing that I have started doing that has saved my butt is using alarms. Now, it can be dangerous because you can snooze them, but I can set a timer for something when I need it to get done, and generally I get it done. So that has been a lifesaver, especially with pregnancy brain. I got an Apple Watch for Christmas, and it has been my saving grace lately. Try not to shake the table. I just finished going through and organizing everything, and so now I'm going to show you. So this is my sewing machine. I'm so happy to have it up. I have it all plugged in so that it is ready to go whenever I choose to use it. Right here we have my little trash can for all my scraps so that I'm not just throwing them on the floor or anything silly like that. Right here I have some paper for when I choose to make patterns, We have oil for my machine, hand sanitizer just because I put it there, some knitting needles and a ruler, paint brushes. And here I have a whole bunch of little knickknacks. I have bobbins, seam rippers, tweezers, and just some random stuff. Just things that I use. And here has more bobbins as well as some thread. And there's some sewing needles right there. This is ribbon. Then I have all my thread in here, all organized by color. Down here, we have all my fabric and bags, and in there's embroidered flowers that they're flowers made out of embroidery thread that I crocheted. Right here, we have my crayons and pastels. Over here we have, there's just scissors in here and also hot pads because I don't know where to put them. Knitting needles, crochet hooks. There's a giant crochet hook. This has kind of just random stuff in there. In here we have ribbons. There's a thing of glitter, some embroidery thread. I know this has zippers in it, and this has, I think I had ribbon when I looked at it. This is pencils, not pretzels, pencils. Here is just a bunch of beading and bracelet making things. Here's paint, and here are pattern pieces. They are very unorganized, but I do not care. And here are tins with other sewing things. I know that there's buttons, more ribbon, more embroidery thread, all the fun stuff. So that's all in here. And if I have extra room, I do want to put more stuff in that. So that's what we're working with. In the meantime, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, subscribe, you know, the whole 9 yards. And now I'm going to go eat some food. Bye.